Hey Comic-Con fans, this is Connie down at Nerd HQ. We're here with Francis, who is designing this art piece made entirely out of KRAVE. Is that right?
Absolutely. We have a canvas that's made entirely of cereal, and I'm using melted chocolate and white chocolate to paint the images.
So is this entirely all edible foods that you're making art with?
I mean, you could try. It's all edible. Everything on this is edible. I wouldn't suggest eating it, but I mean, if you did, it might be kind of cool, make it more abstract art.
Yeah, well, it's art. You don't really want to eat it, but it does. It kind of smells good. I'm not going to lie. So, where did you get your start doing art? Do you typically do art with food materials, or do you use other tools?
I have never done art with food material.
Really, first time?
It is my first time. Typically, I use pen and ink. My usual work is for DC Comics. I wrote and drew The Flash and Batman and Superman and stuff like that. But today I'm here at the KRAVE cafeteria. We're kind of infusing all of the fun things about pop culture and what everybody's celebrating for the San Diego Comic-Con, and we're here at Nerd HQ, and we're trying to encapsulate everything that represents today, and today we're doing zombies, kind of have a horror theme.
What is your probably favorite thing that you've done art of, edible or non-edible?
Well, I mean, this is pretty fun because the way I do it is like, one for this, one for me, one for this. But I would say right now, like, my favorite past work has been The Flash. It was a character that I really loved when I was a kid, and to get to write and draw him for a few years, especially during the relaunch of the New 52, it was a great honor. So.
Awesome. Where did you get your start in art?
Well, when I was like 16 or so, I started going to conventions like this one and showing my portfolio. And I've been working professionally in the comic book industry since I was about 18 years old.
Yeah, a lot of people will criticize big conventions like this. This is probably the biggest, showing you kind of lose that intimacy that you would experience in the past. But I feel like I hear a lot of people, artists in general, that still were able to get that connection.
Yeah, I mean, it's very crowded, so you're definitely not losing the intimacy part. But it's true. I mean, the great thing about this venue is that you have a lot of editors and you have a lot of companies here. So as an up-and-coming artist, there's a lot of opportunities for you to show off your work. And for guys that are more established, it's a great place to launch new properties and sort of show off to the rest of the nerd culture what you're working on.
So can you just give us a little bit of a hint here? What do you think, how many iterations are we from the final product?
Okay, so with this one, we're kind of combining a lot of what the social media has kind of spoken about, the things that they're most excited about today. So we have kind of a zombie theme going on with sharks and witches and essentially all things horror to try to get in on the conversation of what everyone's talking about today on, what is today? Thursday? Friday?
I don't know, it's Comic-Con. It's all one day after a while.
That's right, exactly.
It all blends in.
It does, yeah.
So, so you're a big horror fan yourself?
I'm a mild horror fan, I'll be honest. Like, I like horror movies where I feel like if I can punch them back, I'm cool with that. But ghosts, I can't do ghosts. They're freaky.
No ghosts, no.
You can't punch a ghost back.
No, and ghosts are immune to chocolate, though. So, like, that's a fact. That's a written fact. You should look it up.
It's true. It's true.
Ghosts and chocolate do not mix. So, thank you so much, Francis, for talking to us. And we will be covering Nerd HQ all day. If you're down near Comic-Con, please check out the artwork and just follow us on The Intellectual. We will talk to you later.
Awesome. Thank you. I can actually shake your hand.